nice shirt you got on there.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, it's a new one. They printed it right after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did practice go today?
Today was great. We had picked up intensity, extremely well. Kind of carried what we left off from last week. We win the day each and every day. So, today practice went well.
You guys had a pretty. I guess how would you say the run game went this past week?
Oh, it went very well. Brady had went down recently, and next man up, BJ came in, and you see he set the tone. They didn't have much of an answer for us. We was creating plays, making people miss in space, and that was the big emphasis. Yards after contact, but the running game went very well. So
you guys got the big win this past week. You're 6-0. What does that mean to the players?
It means a lot. We made history. We continue to stack great days after great days and winning the day each and every day. Going 6-0. That's like first time here in UTSA history. So we was excited in the locker room.
Have you noticed like a difference or a building in terms of the fan support that you guys have and the excitement around the program?
Yeah, from the UNLV game, it was 20,000 fans, if I'm not mistaken, and it felt like it was 50,000 fans. So every game there's more and more people because they're starting to see the tension, the stuff that we have at this program, and a lot of the communities coming together to support the team.
How do you guys continue to grow that? Is it just winning on the field, or are there other things you can do to get people engaged?
Just giving to the students out here like pizza or just any kind of like gifts or whatever, just to let them know that we're here for them, and just to let them know that they can come out to the game and support. And also just winning, because winning is a big thing. Like people like to see winning teams, so that's the big thing.
You guys are the only undefeated team that is not ranked in the top 25. Has that been a talking point for you guys at all?
We talked about it, but we can't control that. You can't control that. I can't control that. So we just going to continue to play and win games. And if they rank us, they rank us.
Why do you think maybe that respect and that recognition has been a little slower to come for this program?
People just overseas us because we're a G5 school, but we can't get caught up in that. What we do and what we continue to do is something special here at the program itself, and we don't really worry about the outside noise, because the outside noise is the outside noise. We can't control that. So that's just something we're not really paying attention to. We're just gonna win.
Hey, Sincere, is there an NFL running back that you like to mirror yourself with when you?
He's a classic guy. Barry Sanders when he was at the Lions. Kind of modeled my game after him. He was shifty, very elusive, and that's somebody I look after.
Sincere, a lot of the teams this year have been stacking the box kind of a lot against you. What's that been like for you?
It's been crazy, because I know their game planning just to stop the run. We're still going to punish them on the run, but that opens up a lot for the receivers, the quarterbacks, and other players to make plays. So teams struggle with that. As you've seen last game, they was trying to focus on me and left it open for JT, Cephas, and all the other receivers to make plays.
Has there been any frustration on your end, because you're having to kind of still go through the same amount of work and maybe not getting the same amount of production?
Yeah, every game I'm trying to look forward to accomplishing something small, such as protection, going 5 for 5, 7 for 7, or just catching the ball. Just knowing that I'm able to help the team out in other ways besides just running the ball.
How have you felt about your season individually so far? How do you assess it to this point?
I feel great. We're 6-0. Keep winning. I mean, like I said, great days on top of great days. My individual is going to come. I'm not really worried about it. I got to do whatever I can for the team, and then it's going to show. We're 6-0 now, so.
What has it been like, kind of balancing some of the NIL opportunities with all the on-field stuff and everything you have to do around here? Has that been a challenge at all?
No, not really. Having my mom, help me in kind of balancing that as well, because we do a monthly check. Just to make sure I'm financially straight, because you have to have taxes and stuff like that. But she helps me out with that, and I kind of just don't let that distract what I have going on in the football world. That's on the outside, so I'm worried about what's going on now.
It seemed like earlier in the year, the first couple games, maybe there were some stumbles or some issues getting your footing, maybe something with the cleats at the start of some of these plays. Was there something going on there?
Yeah, I looked at the bottom of my cleats. My bottom of my cleats was completely torn. I didn't know until after the game. I'm like, why I keep slipping, and it comes to find out that I don't have nothing on the bottom of my foot. So I have to get a change of cleats, 2 new pair of cleats. So.
Have you felt, like you've got that fixed, or like that's not an issue anymore? Is that something that you've still noticed at all that you have to deal with or go through?
No, not at all. I got a new pair of cleats, so I'm not worried about that.
Hey, Sincere, can you talk a little bit about your offensive line? They've been your go-tos? What, just a little bit kudos to them, or you know?
Yeah, you know, the offensive line, that's the reason why, you know, we had such success up front this past game. Coach really got into them, emphasizing just moving the herd. So that's what we was doing, focusing on this week, this past week, and I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to do that. You know, they're a great group of guys, and they got a chance to play with each other, and, you know, the communication up front is just very well, and they love each other. So, and I love them too, because they're the main reason why I have so much success running the ball.
You were talking about how the defenses have been approaching stopping you this year. Has it been any different compared to what you saw last season?
A little bit, because they are stacking the box, 8 guys in the box. You know, last year they was kind of soft on me, but I got to get what I get and do what I can just to help the team.
Last year, I know there were a lot more of these breakaway runs, like 20-plus yards and things you were able to do in that sense. Is it just that defensive effort against you that you haven't been able to do that this year, or is there something you can point to?
It's something that, you know, that I got to continue to work on. Just making that extra guys miss, you know, always, because they have 8 guys in the box. Just making that extra guy miss, and it's just all on my part. Just doing a little extra, you know, in practice, doing the little stiff arm drills, just making that extra person miss to get them breakaway, you know, touchdown. But I only could do what I can during the game just so we can win.
I know you slimmed down a little headed into this season. Do you think that plays a factor in some of that, or is it just the opposing defenses?
It has to do more with the opposing defense and just my skill set. My endurance went up incredible. You know, just being slim and being able to last longer than my opponents. And as the game goes, I get stronger as well. So, you know, I don't really think it has to do with my weight.
Thanks, Sincere. Appreciate it.